That looks really good. I really like that.
Oh boy.
All right,
That's the easiest fitting ever.
If he's in his driveway.
192 ball speed.
What?
That looks really good.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah. It's funny how like if you
That
you
one
look at
read?
shafts like I don't know why it's taking so
Woo!
there 22 315 carry.
That is it right
Look at the
there.
ball speed.
177 ball speed, 2200 RPM.
So you have to have that
315
lower
carry.
spin because you launch it high.
Yeah.
You know, you're 13 to 14 degrees, so you need that spin to be around 2200. Where that softer flex, like we were talking kind of off camera, but
Yeah.
sometimes for people that really pull the handle, which is honestly like a great way to swing the golf club, but you go too soft, it deflects so much that it brings high on the face into play.
These numbers are really good.
Yeah, and then you actually were spinning a stiff flex lower.
Right. That makes
So,
sense
yeah.
too. I mean, I get what
Now,
you're
if you were
saying.
somebody who like really at the bottom, like threw it, it'd be opposite.
Yeah,
It
it'd
would
be
spinning
way up
super
in the
high,
air.
yeah.
That makes
So
sense.
So if you're playing a match and you're on the last hole, it's super tight, you got to squeeze one in the fairway. What kind of shot shape do you go with? Sendo?
I just hit.
God,
I don't know,
love that.
dude.
I love
mean,
it.
I'm not Brad. I wish I had like a little fairway finder I could do.
I love it.
No, that's probably a problem though. That is. I need to work on that.
That was it good.
Oof.
You know what though? That felt like a hook, and that still went pretty straight.
That was a little-
Honestly, that
yeah.
did feel a
What's
little
your ball
hooky.
speed?
73. Want to miss it?
Okay, long driver.
Well, in Chicago, he was telling me he's on a fitness program. Are you still still in it?
I am. I'm
All
not
right.
really speed training, but
Yeah, but you told me you had buddies you're holding each other accountable.
Yeah.
You're getting your workouts in.
been staying dialed, trying to get stronger.
Everybody's chasing Brad.
Yeah, exactly.
How about sound? Because I think that's a very unique thing this year with this Triforce face, like with that the poly mesh and the carbon. It definitely changed the pitch.
It feels like a little muffled, which I
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Like it's not as loud.
Yeah.
And I especially like it with the 3-wood.
Yeah.
Because the 3-wood, I noticed like, I don't need to get fit on the 3-wood. It feels great. Like I knew right away. It was like perfect.
Good.
Now this feels like, to me, just as good as the 3-wood feels. So I like that softer sound and still seeing the ball go far.
Yeah. Might not hit 180 with that high on the face, but I bet you that goes really far.
Oh, 179.
326, the benchmark.
326 carry. I'm gonna hit one more and then I'll be done.
You're
Why
fine.
are we having Garrett
enjoying
Brad
this
hit
right now.
first? This is ridiculous.
Huh?
Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Oh, thank God. 335.
carry.
Damn.
180 ball speed.
Dang.
1915 launch. That's like
That was nice.
long drive guy stuff.
Yeah, that was nice.
Optimized.
The one thing that we haven't told you is you guys are actually hitting the new Chrome Tour X26 golf ball.
Ooh.
So snuck in a little bit of extra speed. So
Really?
this golf ball, new design on the mantle. So we're using a different material that makes it more springer. So it's got a quicker recovery as the ball compresses. It wants to recover quicker. That adds speed. Same cover that you guys have been using in your Chrome Tour X's, Chrome Tours, Triple Diamonds. Same cover, so like around the greens, it's gonna still spin pretty much the same. It's gonna feel similar, like all that, but it's just gonna be leaving quicker off the irons. Driver, you should speed with driver an extra half to a mile an hour of ball speed just strictly off of the new golf ball design.
Yes.
Right.
So we're just
Sounds
giving you
fun.
speed every which way.
Love
I think
that.
next we got to figure out how to make tees make the ball go faster, and then I think you're.
I need all the help I can.
And a golf glove,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, throw
But
that in there.
you'll see the new mantle material in the Chrome Tour and Chrome Tour X. You're going to see ball speed gains there. So hopefully pairing Quantum with the new Chrome Tour X or Chrome Tour, you're going to see some big gains.
Yeah. No, I mean, I can tell. 335 carry at 180 ball speed's very optimized too.
Not bad.
I really like seeing that.
Yeah, I do too.
It's awesome.
Can you
Thanks,
share
dude.
some of that with me?
Yeah, right.
Okay,
All right,
I want 6 balls.
6 ball challenge.
My goal is just to beat Garrett's.
335 is the number.
335.
You got a
180.
new Quantum Driver.
New Quantum Driver. You're saying it's all about speed.
It's all about speed. Oh yeah, I smelled it.
You think we can reach 190? I don't know if we can.
I'll be impressed if you do.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Right out of the gates, first ball.
Gosh. All right, that's the easiest spinning ever.
179.
Okay,
315 carry.
Wow,
That
Mo, good stuff.
335 number stays untouched though.
Well, chill.
That was his first swing.
All right, Mo, you had a chance earlier to hit this driver.
That was
Give
wild.
me some
Yeah.
of your first impressions on everything.
Impressions, love it. Looks good. The sound is different.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing I've noticed so far is the sound. Loud. But other than that, looks good, feels good. It does feel faster. So that's why I'm kind of curious to see what the numbers now.
Bro just comes
No,
out.
into the fairway.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm trying to, I want 6 balls. And I just want to beat Garrett's 175. Okay.
Isn't that supposed to be a
All right.
driver
So
fitting?
this turned into a speed challenge. We weren't introducing a
Here's the
new
thing.
driver, but Garrett set a benchmark that
He did. It needs
yeah.
to be beat. There you go. That's like
that's the standard
That's
Mo.
like the standard.
Mo there, yep. So that's 178 ball speed.
Yep.
1933.
1933. Wow.
So maybe a little bit more spin could do us some good. Let me see how you have this bad boy set up.
I have weight in the front,
Weight in the front.
12 in the front, and then I have 9 and 1, so 10.
I'm gonna do something. Normally I hate doing 2 variable changes. but
Okay.
Because we only got 3 more balls left to beat Garrett. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do 2 at a time.
Okay, deal.
All right. So I'm adding loft. I want this to get up.
See,
in the
now
air a
that's the
little bit.
thing. Does it show my attack angle on here?
No, because we don't have the dots on the
Oh,
face.
so my attack angle is always -1.
Yeah.
Sometimes even like -1.5.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never had I mean, I could, but having a positive attack angle is kind of rare for me.
So on the PGA Tour, some of the best drivers, now there's a couple
Yeah.
outliers, but the best drivers on tour are generally down to
0.
level.
Yeah.
Like you'll see more down, so you'll see more balls down with spin
Yeah.
than you will like up here when you start talking about strokes gained and
Yeah.
accuracy. So
Well, that's the thing is like that shot I just hit,
yeah,
that's like my stock,
yeah.
get it in the fairway. I'm playing in a tournament.
So what I did is I added a degree of loft. So we were at NS, went to N+1. So we're gonna.
Is that like
move-
9.5?
It's play about 10.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna move the face a little bit left.
Okay.
We'll see how it fits your eye. If it doesn't fit your eye, then we know like, okay, we'll just go
Yeah.
to 10.5 and keep it at NS, keep that
Okay.
face angle looking nice. But I also moved the heavier weight to the fade side,
Okay.
just to counteract any sort of reaction you
Yep.
might have to the face being 1 degree more closed. Please.
I tried doing like a similar swing.
Yeah, that was a pretty similar window.
All right, ready? I'm gonna get right here. How did you get 335?
Got up in the
What's
jet
your
stream.
best, Mo?
Like 315 still is the
Yeah,
first one.
Just get better.
Just get bigger.
Okay, ready?
On drive fitting.
Just obsessed with
Got to be on the
speed.
grid too.
No one-
Holy crap, 390. No, I'm kidding.
329.
Okay, okay,
No one's
okay.
touching 335.
182 ball speed though. That's,
Last one.
Yeah,
Oh, that's fairway-ish.
That is
The fairway
fairway.
finder.
that was good. That might do it actually.
Okay.
298. 183 ball speed though.
Okay, that is
pretty
crazy. The wind was in my hair. Okay, Johnny. Thank you.
Play around with that. N+1. We moved
love
the
it's
heavier
how the
weight to the toe
contrast between
side.
the fittings is
So when
gonna
you
be.
go out on the course, play some matches, come back and report back. I want to hear how it's playing out there.
Well, when I
you're
beat
not trying to
when I beat
outdrive
Brad,
everybody.
you'll hear about it.
It is.
This
it
is
How you
Steve
hit-
and I's first interaction.
It is.
I love
Wow.
this.
Yes.
Been waiting for
Steve meet Johnny, Johnny meets Steve.
this. Really nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's actually
Like a
nice
first
to meet you,
date.
brother.
It's like a
All
first
right,
date. These
let me
guys.
see what we,
You want to take a look at the driver?
so we got 10.5 at -1D.
Yeah.
Dang.
I saw you earlier when we were doing the reveal. You were hitting some nice balls with this.
Yes.
So I'm excited to see what
See what
this
see what
tells
I'm
us. Yep.
see what I'm working with here.
Yeah.
We just changed our grip too. About
Yes, I
a
did.
minute and a half ago.
Literally
So-
a minute and a
We
half.
changed
on,
it. We
Johnny.
changed his grip, his swing path.
You're no different than a tour player.
Yeah,
There's-
exactly. Yeah.
You know, late on a Wednesday, you'll hear some crazy changes.
Yeah. Now you're comfy.
Yeah.
I just needed to make
we need to
contact
bump
with
that
that
ball back.
One more and then I'm gonna.
It is so far out there.
Oh, does he have on
You
his
gonna give him a
toe?
lesson too, Johnny?
I'm gonna work on the driver, and then if we need to, if you ask anything, you know.
I don't think there's
So
any
how do I
saving
swing this?
it.
So what do I do?
All right. Still up.
Better. Dave, a
Better
better
there.
swing.
That's it.
That's my normal swing. After
That's a normal swing for Steve.
So that's typical, right? Like
Yeah.
you hit one good, it kind of pulls and then comes back.
yes, it'll pull and go over.
Misses kind of higher,
High
spinnier,
spinny,
right?
right? Yeah.
Yeah. I want to grab a different model,
Okay.
and I want to see. This
Yeah,
is
triple diamond is
diamond.
definitely. I'm swinging out of my league there.
Sometimes you can use, you know, like the settings and the loft, and kind of like it like encourages you. If you fit to whatever that produces, it can kind of encourage you to get to a place where like you actually swing it a little bit cleaner. And this is a case where I think, you know, I don't want you in anything that is fade biased or open faced.
I got you. Perfect.
So this is max D, a little bit more draw CG and a little more upright to start.
Perfect.
And very forgiving off the face. It's our most forgiving face.
Okay, most forgiving face. Let's give it a rip. Thing is, this is like.
Why is the ball so up?
Watch this, Sean. Yo, I didn't know you had a 52 in the bag.
John, this is the easiest spin you've ever had.
Honestly, I know this is going to be better for him. He's just got to get used to it. It's a different look, but I know that either Quantum Max or this D is going to be a better driver for him.
Heck yeah.
I just gotta teach it. That's money. There it is.
There it is. Hey, all day long.
Dude, I just gotta do that over and over again.
But seriously, like let the driver
Do the work.
fit you.
Okay.
Like, instead of like a lot of times in driver fittings, like you know, you don't want the player to make compensations to make the driver work.
Yeah.
But in this case, the compensations are actually going to help you
needs to be
deliver
me.
a ton. Yeah. I mean, it's
I got
hard.
you. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
That was
You got
great.
it, man. All right, Sharp. It's a lot of talking back there in
Yeah,
his
I
last seat. You better represent here. So we got Triple Diamond Max.
Triple Diamond Max, yes.
Yeah. And last year you played the standard model.
Yep.
And then you had some questions about Triple Diamond Max later in the year, and we're like, just wait, because we're
Yeah.
gonna see you in a week or two, and
Yeah.
you got something new. So
And now here we are.
yeah,
335, huh?
You got this.
335.
Oh my.
Wow. 9
We
seconds.
just fired him up a little bit. Garrett, I think that's got you.
That's got it. For sure.
I left it there too, Johnny. I'm
We'll
gonna be
lie.
honest.
We'll lie. We'll lie.
What is it, Sharp?
336.
Are you serious?
What was yours?
334.
No, honestly, it was 334. I said we're gonna lie.
184
And he almost
Volvo.
got it. Yeah.
You're
Good
1
ball.
yard under.
Dude, I didn't know you had that.
Yeah, nobody ever does.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah, 98
I mean,
on
LeBron
with it.
should.
I mean, LeBron needs to
understand.
take some lessons.
And you said you hit
This
that well
guy
in the face?
has not hit a
Kind of like here,
green with a wedge in.
which is kind of insane.
So
Where did that
2
even go?
feet
I
to
didn't
the
even
right.
see it.
Oh, it was
It's
like
2 feet right?
It fell 2 feet right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
Yeah.
want. I want to be a fade player with my driver.
So 184 ball speed off the toe, and the ball went dead straight.
Yeah, that's kind of insane. Which is exactly what I want, because sometimes I'd be doing that on the course.
You be
every now
towing?
and then. I'd be towing it
I'd be
every now and
towing.
then.
Nice little fade pattern that you got
Yeah, I
going
love it.
here.
I freaking love that.
Oh my gosh.
188.
Bro, that is in. Have you
200.
been
We get
doing
200.
something? Oh, sorry. You got
I've been working out a lot more. That's the only thing that I can think about.
I already did it. Oh.
Sharpie poo.
Squeezy
Wow, dude,
cut.
put him on tour.
Squeeze it. Dude, you got that fade dialed.
That's exactly what I want. Just moving that. I'm telling you, just moving that right. 186. I was
186.
spinnier again. That's
Can
fine.
we get a read on a match sharp top though?
Should I top one? Just see
Yeah,
what
I kind of
happens?
want to see a match sharp top.
Let's test the
read.
durability.
Let's just see. That might do it.
Attaboy,
actually.
Sharp.
I think Sharp's going to be a liability here now. He's
Just wait till he gets wedge in his hands.
187 ball speed, little squeezy cut, 7.2 launch, 26.50
Johnny
on the
was trying to
spin.
fight.
All right, par 5,
Just gotta,
dog leg right to left, winds
Yeah.
off your back,
I gotta hit a freaking.
quartering to the left. It's time to send a draw.
Yeah.
So we have this Triple Diamond Max set up to be more fade biased.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can hit a draw.
See if I can pull a draw here. Pull off a draw.
Well, if he's hitting his driver like
If you
that.
ever drive like that on the road
That's
trip,
190.
I'll be happy, Sharp.
That's 190.
That's fast.
I am fully impressed with the
kidding.
speed.
That
going.
was-
I gotta figure out a way.
192 ball speed.
What?
Fast.
7 and 24. Good.
What was that
I have to
carry?
follow that up.
What's the carry?
What did it? Oh, it went away.
317-ish.
324 carry.
324
But
carry,
that's
and
the
that
thing.
ball was
And that's
running.
humming once it lands
Yeah.
too.
So far, the ball
Right?
speed champion.
Yeah. I guess that's all I was chasing.
I will say 195 is crazy.
When we're not chasing ball speed, Matt Sharp's got a triple diamond max.
Yeah.
10.5 NS, little fade bias to it. His
Yeah.
little standard stock ball falling to 3 or
Yeah.
4 yards right.
When I hit it normally, it is in play. That one was just ridiculous.
Yeah. Look for him winning some matches this upcoming year.
No.
Nah.
Okay, all right. No, great friends. Great friends.
100 yards and in, so.
Great friends.
Yeah, we're gonna need a
Good
win
friends. Yeah, keep going,
session.
guys. No, keep going. Yeah, yeah.
So how's your year been?
Year's been good.
Yeah. How's the driving been?
Very good. Very nice.
You made some noise.
A little bit, a little
Yeah.
bit. No, it's been fun. I'm excited to hit this thing and
Yeah, this is going to be fun because we're giving you now a new Chrome Tour,
yeah.
Chrome Tour X golf ball that's going to be faster. We're giving you a driver that's faster. You're
Yep.
already pretty long
Yeah.
driver
I
of the
mean,
golf ball. So Brad's in the triple diamond 9.0.
Yep.
Where he started. We're going to look at some things and make sure early in the reveal we might have saw a little bit lower window. So we got a 10.5 head over here.
Yep.
If we want to take a peek at that.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and just get a couple stock balls out there. Just very much run-of-the-mill Brad
All right.
doggies.
That looks good, Brad.
Let me do it for you. I want to see you hit this 10.5.
Okay.
And we do have a little bit of space to where, so your standard ball flight, always, if it's just a standard move, always falling right.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
always just a slight pull, falling right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you hit your fades, though, you start them left of your lines and then they come back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yep.
love that.
I know.
Full
That's
fades.
nice. When,
They're
it,
so
when it's working, it
They're so
feels pretty
hot.
good.
It's the coolest shot in golf. A lot of the best drivers I've ever seen hit that same ball flight. So this is a 10.5 at NS.
Okay.
A little bit more loft. What I want you to tell me is when you put down this head and you see more loft, tell me if you think you're gonna react to seeing loft. Because sometimes
Yeah.
you see it and you go, well, I don't really want that, and you'll start covering it
Yeah.
harder. So
Yeah.
just if you feel like it's not the right direction,
Okay.
call me off.
Okay.
Eight and 21.
Okay.
So it went from 9 to 10.5. If anything, first one was a little bit of a left miss. That one maybe didn't slide as much as you're
Yeah.
used to seeing. It's pretty much dead straight.
Yeah.
So I want to take this heavier weight that's in the neutral setting.
Okay.
We're gonna switch it with the 1 grammer. We're gonna go toe side. And the idea now is you have loft. For you, the first couple maybe didn't have the same face angle when it got down
Yeah.
to impact.
Okay.
So if we just move that CG a little bit more
Okay.
toe side, so make it a little bit more fade bias, maybe we can have like the same start line as the 9
Okay.
degree, but then a little bit more fall right.
Okay. Sweet. Oh, top of the face.
That was top of the face.
Yeah.
All right. That was 10 and just under 2100 off the high side of the
Yeah.
face. So I like that. I feel like middle should be in the 24, 25s. A little bit lower.
better.
Impact?
Yeah, that was a good impact.
Yeah. 9 and 25. Tell me, for your window, what you prefer to see. Tell me about that last one.
That last one was pretty good. That was maybe, I feel like that's pretty good. Obviously, they pushed it a little bit, but
Okay.
the window-wise, that's about the height I want.
Okay, vertical window was good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the perfect shot. That's the exact one I want.
Saw a lot of those on the internet this year. A lot of those 84 ball speed, yeah. 7.2 and 2400. So,
Yeah.
like Brad, you like a little bit lower launch, but if you're going to be lower in launch, you got to have some spin. You
Yeah,
can't
just
be
keep it up,
around
yeah.
2000. It's just not going to stay in the air enough. So
Exactly.
7 and 24 is nice.
That one was, that's the exact shot I want to hit every time.
Yeah. And does that 10.5, is there any issues with looking down at that loft?
No, not that I can tell right now.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like there's a ton of loft.
Yeah.
It doesn't, because I know what you're talking about. Sometimes you see like an extra degree and a half or whatever.
Yeah, and you'll just
And it just
subconsciously
feels-
remove
yeah.
it during the swing.
I don't really feel that with this.
Yeah,
So.
good. Yeah, dude. Tell you what,
That's nice. That was a little high on the face. That's why it's 2100.
2100 though. So
Yeah.
the way this Triforce face is working, that was one of the biggest things that we found after we ran through testing was bottom of the face, very similar spin to
Yeah.
last year's Triple Diamond. but high on the face, spin came up.
Stays a little hot in there. A little
Yeah,
longer.
so like if you hit it high on the face and it's toe side or heel side and it's really low spin, that's when you get those like diving right or
Yeah.
diving lefts. But if you can maintain even 200 cycles on those mishits, it's gonna curve less.
Yeah,
because that
that's
faster.
good because when it comes to me, like when mishits on the face, they're definitely a little on the higher side.
Yeah.
Like I usually don't hit it low on the face that much, usually higher.
So we shrunk the window of what you'll get vertically, but
Yeah.
the floor is the same. We just, you know, the ceiling, like the high, is now high on the face is not going to be so low in spin.
Okay. I'm gonna go after a couple here.
Yeah, I was going to say we got 192 ball speed record and 335 carry.
Yeah.
Wow. Can we acknowledge the fact that that was hit absolutely perfect too? So you went after it.
26, all right. That's
324.
a little off center too.
Yeah.
So I think,
Take it upstairs.
Yeah, we'll get one up there. What did Sharp get? 195?
192 ball speed.
92, okay.
'86, 316 carry.
Let's go 2 more.
Okay. I do feel like you're just being a team player and you're just like letting them have some victories here. I get it. You've had a good summer.
I mean,
let's keep the whole team vibe up.
still not loose all the way yet.
Yeah.
Still a little tight.
Yeah.
I'm getting up to Sean's age, so it's, you know, it takes a little longer.
It's crazy, isn't it? The old
They
man
call,
hate?
They call you Unk?
Yeah, exactly.
That's disrespectful.
It is incredibly. I tend to hoop putts though after people do it, so.
88, 315.
I gotta get 90.
Yeah, I know you do.
I gotta get to 90.
I know you do.
87.
87, 325.
Yeah. A little slow this morning, but that's okay.
You gotta feed the pigeons
Yeah, I
every now
know, I
and then.
know,
You
I
know,
know,
spread
I know.
some of it around.
Uh,
Brad Dalkey, Speed King. Not this morning.
Not this morning.
Yeah.
Just nice and smooth out here
We're
today.
coming to a tournament near you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dang right. Thanks, Johnny.
You got it.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Yep.
Sean.
Yes, sir.
Triple Diamond NATO this year.
Yep.
Drove it so well.
Pretty decent.
Unfortunately, you played a lot of golf with a guy who also drove it really well and really far.
That's a bummer.
I've told so many people, I'm like, Sean just needs to not play with Brad so much because you talk about yourself comparing to his drive, but like I was impressed with how far and how straight you hit it this whole summer.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I mean, you drove it so well every time I was at an event that you were playing in.
Yeah.
So we have a high bar to set. Set.
We do
So,
indeed.
Quantum, 8 degree, triple diamond. We're gonna start. So are we starting?
We're starting at +2.
So tell me a little bit about why.
Yeah.
Because you played at NS all.
I played
all
at
this
NS
season.
for most of the year, and then within the last like couple months, I would say, I bumped it up a couple degrees just to try to get a little bit of a higher launch out of it and kind of a little bit more spin. Kind of keeps those right balls, they hang in a little bit more. And yeah, honestly, been hitting it pretty nice. But again, you know, obviously, as you know, when you kind of loft up the driver face, it does have a tendency to, you know, look a little left, and I hate missing it left. Yeah. So, you know, you're the expert here, but I got a couple ideas.
So let's go. Let's start where you're at because this is where you've been. Even with your last year's driver, you'd been testing it at N+2. So we talked about, you know, 8 at N+2 or a 9 at N+1.
Yeah.
Or even a 10.5 at NS. So there's some range to go there where you're kind of effectively hitting the similar loft, but you're getting there differently. Yeah. And that can kind of change like start line and you know, fall line and tendency of a miss. So
yeah, I love it.
Let's hit a couple and see where we're at.
All right.
Are you trying to die, Garrett? Sorry, Sean. Oh no, I didn't even know.
So tell me about that one right there. So because again, triple diamond has somewhat of a neutral to fade bias, but we've gone N+2.
Yeah.
What did you expect that ball to do versus what you saw?
Honestly, that one felt pretty normal. It felt maybe a touch high on the face, so a little bit less spin. Kind of just didn't quite have that carry on it. But yeah, I mean, I think that. I mean, again,
10.4. So that was launched at 10.4 and 1900. So 1900, like in Garrett's case, is fine if you're launching at 15.
Launching high enough.
Yeah. So you got to get some spin on there. Like let's.
All right.
I want to address the face angle and sort of like the shot shape aspect first, and then we'll kind of get into the spin a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to a 9 degree at N+1.
Okay.
So it's going to be less. It's going to be less closed on the ground. It's also not going to be as upright.
So this is 9 N plus 1?
This is 9 at N plus 1.
All right.
That setting is a standard lie angle. The N plus 2 gets upright, so.
Yeah, okay.
So that can, this can help even get it still going a little bit
more
left or right.
Okay, sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
The 23, 9 and 23. More important, this is more addressing just, potential for balls to start, too far left and maybe
Exactly.
draw, so.
Yeah.
And you tell me, like, when you hit one where you're like, I know what I expect that to be when you look up, like if they're not matching up.
If it's not
just tell
matching
me,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that one felt good because that one's like, it felt a little tuggy and maybe a touch towards the heel, but it hung in there really well.
It was a small axis right, but it was definitely moving right.
Yeah, that's ideal there.
Yeah. Saw a lot of those this summer. A lot of those.
It's just so much better. It's like in a perfect world, like if this is my fairway, I want to be able to aim at that left bunker every time and know that it's ending up right.
It was 10-4 and 2400.
Yeah.
So ideal there. Ball was falling a little bit more right.
Yeah.
Again, you started at 8 degree at N plus 2, which is going to get a little upright. It's going to get a little shut on
Yeah.
the face angle.
Mm-hmm.
We went here. Now we're standard lie angle, only 1 degree shut, and now we're starting to see the pattern work left to right. So triple diamond with the new Triforce face, with the new Chrome Tour X golf ball, there's a couple nice things happening there. You're combining two things that are moving faster.
Oh yeah.
So do you think, unfortunately, I think Brad's probably going to be getting the same bonuses here. But
That's true.
We're moving in the right direction. We're adding speed.
Hey, yeah, absolutely. We're adding speed, but at the same time, keeping that fairway percentage high. And hey, if I can play from fairway every time, I still like my chances against Brad.
You're a great iron player. I saw it all summer. It was so fun coming to some of the good events and some of the creator events. And
heck yeah,
it's
man.
one thing that I told you, I was like, I don't think you understand how good of an iron player Sean is.
Oh, well, I
you being in the
appreciate it.
fairway is very important.
100%.
Being further down the fairway,
Yep.
only going to make you a better iron player.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, thanks
Right,
so
there
much,
you go,
brother.
buddy.
I appreciate it.
You're
Appreciate
easy.
it. Yeah, I try to be. I try to be.
Walsh, the swing robot.
Yeah, something like that. See you guys.